God, that breath smells really bad. Wait, okay, so when I was talking to you guys about stress and stuff, well, here is, like, I guess part 2 of stress, but, it's about anxiety and panic attacks or something, so, like, when you're stressed out and everything. Like, recently, I had this thing where I was, like, all, what is it, and I was, like, all stressed out. I, like, literally had all of this was covered in red, like, I had, like, a rash or something, but I was, like, really stressed out from work, so, and, like, everything else, but, like, I went into work, I literally got that right when I entered work. So let's talk about anxiety attacks and panic attacks. So let's see. Okay, so remember how I was telling you I was walking through the hallway and stuff, and there was like, my heart was beating really fast. So that happened that one time, and I ignored it a lot because I was like, well, I mean, I don't even know what that was, so I was like, whatever. I didn't know I'm getting, like, really nervous, like, really odd talking about it, because I always, whenever I'm nervous or something like that, I always say the word like, or I'll just like stutter along the way and stuff. But yeah, so I remember, what was it? It was last year when I was pretty much having this a lot. Like, I remember I was sleeping in my friend Patty's house. Me and my friend Brenda, we were sleeping over, and like, literally, oh look, the sun decided to come out. So literally, what is it? I keep looking back at the closet because I keep, like, remembering that day. But we were sleeping there, and, like, we were, like, watching videos on YouTube and stuff. And then right after when we went to sleep, like, we literally went to sleep, and I don't even know what happened, but I literally started yelling, like, because I don't know what happened. I just know I was, like, screaming a lot, and she was like, she's like, Rob, Bobby, what's happened? What's wrong? Are you okay? I'm like, she's like, I'm right here. What's wrong? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, somebody's hurting me. And I told, like, it felt like someone was beating me up or something. Like, it hurted really bad. Like, it really, really hurt me. So I was like, oh, this does not feel good. I remember I stood there just, like, stunned for a while, and, like, out of breath and something. Like, it didn't feel right. And then Patty came over here, she checked on us. We were talking and stuff. It just, like, felt really weird. And then an incident before that was at my cousin's house. Yeah, my cousin Jessica's house. We were there, and they were all sleeping. I was, like, cleaning her house. I was putting away her Christmas tree because, you know, she was being a new mom at the time. So I was like, she was saying hi to little Ethan in her stomach. I was like, aw. So I was like, you know, having fun, and I couldn't sleep. So I was like, oh, let me clean. And out of nowhere, I literally, the song comes out of nowhere. Like, I had this crazy panic attack. Like, I just, like, throw my BlackBerry to another part in the kitchen, and I'm, like, literally crying and yelling right there. And I feel my whole body, like, shaking really, really bad. Like, it's like I got chills or something. But even worse than chills are, like, you know, when you hear something, or, like, a really good story or something like that makes you emotional, like, you get these chills. Like, it was way worse than that. Like, my whole body felt, like, really isolated, and, like, I couldn't even move it, but I knew I was moving because, I mean, obviously I threw my BlackBerry at the wall or something. I was, like, so scared and stuff, and I was, like, freaking out. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I didn't even know what that was. Like, I was like, what is it? What's going on, you know? This was in January at that time. And what happened? I remember I was, like, house sitting at my aunt's house, and I had, like, really bad anxiety then. Like, I didn't even want to. I was, like, house sitting in her house, and it's, like, a huge house. Like, it's freaking huge, you know. And then I was, like, babysitting her house, and the dog's there, and like, it's a freaking huge house. And I was like, you know, usually I'm okay with being myself. Like, I like being alone sometimes because it's fun. I don't know. Like, I'm just, like, crazy like that, but I was, like, sitting right there alone, and then I would, like, sit in one spot the whole time. Like, I was there for the whole weekend. I was, like, by myself sitting there, and I was sitting over here by myself, and I would have the dogs, like, come with me because I don't want to go check on them somewhere else. I was, like, it was just, like, really weird, and it just, like, felt really odd, you know. Like, I was, like, freaking out and stuff. I was, like, it was like I didn't know what was going on, kind of, in a way. Like, I mean, so it was like, what is going on here? And then I think after that, then I came back to my house like around sometime this year. Yeah, this year. Like I had it like really bad then last year, and I remember last year too. I was coming back from work. I got out the car, and out of nowhere, I see my dog. My dog. When we open the door, my dog always like comes out, grabs me, jumps on top of me and stuff, mud and all. But like, she was like, freaking, what is it? She was just like jumping on top of me like normal, and I just like literally fell down on the floor. I curled up in a ball, and I got really scared. I just like started screaming. I was like yelling for somebody. It was just like really bad, and I was like, I remember the first time the first panic or anxiety attack happened. It was really really bad because it was like the first huge one. So it was like sometime last year in maybe August or September or something. I think that time I was working 3 jobs. Yeah, that time I was working 3 jobs, and then I came to the house after work. I was watching Glee. I was laying down with Lucy in my bed. And I don't know where I went up to the kitchen. I was hungry. I was pouring myself some cereal. And then, what else? Yeah, we're by the counter by the sink, getting a bowl. And, like, I feel something coming on. Like, I don't know if any of you know what this is, but, like, if you have an anxiety attack or panic attacks, let me know. Let me know how you felt about it or what happened. But, like, I was just, like, walking and everything. I was, like, walking straight. I was like, come on, Lou, you want to go outside? Because I felt something coming. Like, my heart wasn't feeling right. And like I had to start to get that ringing noise. Like it's this weird noise you get in your ear. It's like, and it goes like really really loud and faster, and it's more, and it's in your ears, so it sounds like a hammer or something that's pounding really hard, and it hurts. And so that was happening. So I'm on my way there. We're like. It's only like a few steps away from the kitchen, the porch to go outside. I was like freaking out. I was like, I want to go outside. I was like, come on, and then I was like, I leaned over the balcony. I was like, oh my god, this doesn't feel good. I was like breathing. So we were in the table, and I was like freaking out. I was like, what the hell's going on? And I was like just like yelling the whole time. I remember I was like, go play outside, let's go down to the grass. And then I was like leaning over, and there was a table right there. So by the table, I just like sat on the table. I was like my hands were shaking and everything. I couldn't breathe, and I was like, and then like I don't know what it was. I mean, well, obviously now I know it was anxiety or panic attack or whatever. But I was like, at the time I was like freaking. I was like hit the table really hard. I was like I couldn't move, and then I just remember like flipping the table, moving it aside. I was like freaking the hell out. I was like, what the hell's going on? And I was like yelling really loud. I was like, help me, somebody help me. And I was like freaking out. I remember I just was on the floor in a ball, like I couldn't move. And then I was like, then they picked me up, and I was like, I couldn't move or anything. And I was like really, really scared about it, because it's like really scary. It's like really scary. It's a scary thing, you know? I mean, no one wants to talk about anxiety or panic attacks because they're really, really scary. And yeah, they're really scary. They're like freaking me out, you know. I was like screaming, help me, and then like I literally did not know what happened. I was just like scared really bad. And then I called my cousin Jessica and told her, and she was like telling me what to do and try to help me. It was like really scary. I think that's why it happens, because when you're stressed out and about you have so much going on and everything, it's just like more than just like work and everything. So yeah, it was like really scary. So yeah, I think the best way to deal with anxiety or panic attacks is to just talk to someone about what's going on. You know, just like tell somebody, hey, I feel this right now, or hey, can talk to you about something, you know. I think that's a good way to talk to someone. I also found out that meditation helps me a lot. I also found out that yoga helps me a lot. I also found out that doing these videos and talking to you guys about it and stuff helps me a lot. And running helps. Working out helps. Trying not to be that stressed helps. I think finding what helps you more with whatever's going on is really great. Like if you're sick, you get medicine. If you want to be a gymnast, you go to the gym to train. If you want to get your panic and anxiety attacks taken care of, you can either take medicine. Yeah, you can. There's medicine to take for it, but one was like no. So I'd rather like find something else, and meditation and yoga and running and stuff like that, and being with my dog and just trying to be happy and trying not to stress out. And like when people try to bring really negative news to me about something else that's going on, I'm like, I just don't listen to it. I'm like, I think it just like go on with yourself and be like, I'm gonna do what feels right. I'm gonna do what feels great, and I'm gonna be a happy person. So I'm gonna like whatever. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna fall into that trap again. That was like not the funnest year for me. And then I also gained like a lot of weight that year, so that wasn't fun. I mean, I had a lot of fun gaining it, but that wasn't that fun. So yeah, okay. Love you guys. Don't remember, get excited, and don't forget to smile. Okay. Talk to you guys later. Yay. Okay.